Hi guys, Legend Volt here once again. Trying to talk too loud, people in the back are sleeping once again. So I'm not trying to talk too loud to go to work the next day, so let's get into this show. Try to be quiet as I can. NXT review, 2nd of May 2023. Let's start off with NXT, baby. Remember to like, share, subscribe, you know what to do out here. So let's get into this show. First things first, I'm going to go over everything in the show, but that's the main stuff. Because I'm doing a dual review, so don't burn myself out too much. So let's start off with Wesley and Drew Gulak. You know what I'm saying? Technical wizard that is Drew Gulak. Always been a fan of this guy. Deserves way more than what they give him on the WWE program. Even NXT, he hasn't even done much there either, which is terrible. But he's kind of decent program. Jeez, give this guy a title for goodness sake. So yeah, so Wesley beats him with the cardiac kick as you'd expect. Very good matchup, by the way. He tried them from the outside, playing interference. But my boy Wesley gets the job done in the end. Flipping the big strong boy. He helps out, but he has his own eyes set on the North American Championship. As you see, Tyler Bate is looking at him right now. It's like, I got you, homie. You're next. Tyler Bate's setting him up right now. This guy playing the sneaky title contender right now. So yeah, I see Tyler Bate getting a belt off of Wesley. So yeah, look out for that. So next up we have our boy Trick Williams. Whoop that Trick. So we got Whoop That Trick here. Going back in the NXT zone. I was about to say Impact zone. Trick cuts a promo saying how him and Melo knew each other since high school. They, you know what I'm saying, they know each other's families. Braun tried to hurt him, you know what I'm saying? I did what I did. I moved Melo out the way. I took the hit for him. That's what a family does. And then Braun comes out and says how Trick is the man out of the Trick Melo gang because Melo's in the hospital still apparently. With them bruised ribs. That's what happened last week when speeding through the set. And yeah, apparently Braun's going to face Trick Williams next week. And Braun's accepted the Melo match at Battleground. So Melo vs Braun Breaker World Championship match at Battleground is confirmed. Trick has got great upside because he's a great talker, very good talker, and decent in the ring. So he has all the upside in the world. This guy's special. He's another special talent they have there in NXT. So we're gonna follow his progression. My boy, Whoop That Trick. So next up, I'm just literally blitzing through these. The important stuff. So JC beats GG. GG's been throwing all this smoke towards JC Jane, and she can't even clearly beat this woman. I don't know where they're going with the storyline because it's just having random matches here and there, and it was so anticlimactic. The finish of this match, she like pulls GG's arm, her shoulder, into the turnbuckle. GG is writhing around in pain. Then JC hits a finisher, that spinning discus, big boot to the face. 1, 2, 3. It was a short match as well. It wasn't very long. It was a short match. And I'm like, so is this the? So obviously it's the end because they have a beat up angle at the end of the match. So I'm like, obviously this is continuing, and the little brother's getting involved because he was in the crowd watching. And yes, it's kind of yeah, I'm not feeling this feud. I'm not feeling it. I don't feel any heat coming from these two. I thought JC's doing her best, but GG's not holding up her in the bargain, bro. I'm not feeling the heat coming from GG. I'm not feeling it. And GG is regressed so badly in that ring. She's horrible in that ring now. She can hardly move. I'm like she's walking in quicksand out there. JC is looking at the veteran, and it doesn't make it should be the other way around. It's weird. But yeah, JC is going on to bigger and brighter things. Gigi, I'm afraid for Gigi at this point. Gigi is not looking good. Um, After that, we have Axiom versus Scripps. Axiom hits the golden ratio 1-3, unmasks Scripps, and Reggie has been revealed. So let's see how it goes. So obviously Scripps is going to be Reggie once again. I don't know if he's going to still call himself Scripps. We'll see. My boy A-Kid, aka Axiom, wins this match via golden ratio. Let's move on. Dragon Lee versus JD McDonough. Now, this is a solid matchup right here. Two of my favorites, JD McDonough and Dragon Lee, and that fire intro by Dragon Lee. That theme is insane. His intro music is off the charts, bro. Jeez. Best theme to WWE. Dragon Lee theme song was incredible. And even the graphic that they show is like a flipping supernatural being or something. What the heck? This guy's fighting this guy's destroying deities in his intro package, bro. That's insane. But I was very surprised. Dragon Lee lost to JD McDonough on his way out. JD McDonough is going to Raw. Yeah, I think he's going to Raw. So he won with the devil inside. That pull up Saito Doomsday Suplex. 1, 2, 3. I'm like, okay, so Dragon Lee's taking his first loss, but it was via kind of a little distraction by Noam Dar on the outside. Noam Dar, Dragon Lee's gonna have a feud over that Heritage Cup. But I'm still surprised Dragon Lee lost that match. I was like, okay, so they're giving JD McDonough a win before he moves up, so it's obviously showing some good signs for JD McDonough. So obviously the higher ups seem to like him. So we'll see how that goes on the main roster. Because apparently they're thinking about putting him with Judgment Day. So that should be interesting. JD is looking like it's gonna be a little rocket ship strapped to him a little bit. So yeah, okay. JD McDonough is looking like future's a little bit bright on the main roster. We'll see how that goes. I want JD to do well. JD is a great talent. So yeah, next up we have Joe Gacy versus my boy Joe Coffey from Gallus Boys on Tube. So basically, if Joe Gacy won this match, he'd get a tag title shot for the Dyad to go against Gallus. So this was like a Joe Gacy must win to get a tag title shot for Dyad. So pretty decent match, nothing really special. Joe Gacy wins though. I found that kind of surprising too. So there's some odd decisions in the NXT show. Dragon Lee lost. Joe Coffey lost. I'm like, okay. I think they're trying to build this guy because Joe Coffey and Dragon Lee a special attraction. I thought they're trying to get them kicking on a bit, keep them on the feet for a little bit. But obviously not. They've taken their on the feet streak away straight away. Well, for Joe Coffey on this NXT America, he's undefeated until now. So, yeah, beating with the upside down, that spinning lariat that he has. Gets the tag team match for the Dyad against Gallus. So we're gonna see how that plays out. And Grizzle Young veterans are still around, so they obviously didn't get the release. So we're gonna see where they end up at some point. They don't want to be there at this point. They don't want to be. They want to leave, but the E ain't letting them leave. So hey, we'll see. And then we have the newcomer. Well, not so new, but Dani Palmer versus Tatum Paxley. And I like Tatum Paxley, but she ain't really doing much as of late. She's kind of taking this dark character turn. They don't know really what to do with her, you can tell. But Dani Palmer, you can tell they have some big plans for this woman. Best friends with Sol Ruka, and they love Sol Ruka for a fact. But Dani Palmer, I feel she's brighter than Sol Ruka, bro. I feel she's better than Sol Ruka. Maybe a hot take, maybe a mixed opinion, but people very divisive. But Dani Palmer is better than Soruka. I'm sorry. She knows when to put a hold on. She knows when to do athleticism. She knows when to show some selling. She knows how to, turn it on and turn it off when she needs to do some high flying. Hey, Dani Palmer is a superstar in the making right now. A true superstar. If she keeps continuing this way, she is special. Yeah, she beats Tatum Paxley with the frog splash, gets the W, and yeah, Dani Palmer, man, she has the look. She's gorgeous. She can wrestle as well. She's putting some holes in this match. I was like, okay, and she's one to watch. If you want any newcomers to watch, Dani Palmer is number one. So yeah, after that, Von Wagner has a heart-to-heart with I was about to say Dr. Stone. Anyone who's seen the anime or read the manga Dr. Stone? If you know, you know. But yeah, Robert Stone, looking at some baby pictures of Von Wagner, as JD likes to call him. Put the lotion in the basket, Von Wagner. So yeah, him. I'm starting to warm up to Von Wagner. Von Wagner, I've been a fan of this guy for a little bit now. I want this guy to do well. I've always been a fan of Robert Stone, aka Robbie E. I've always been a fan of him. So how he stayed this long in this company, I'm shocked. They obviously like him. The head honchos at WWE love some Robbie E. Bro, I was a fan of this guy since early Impact, and he was not going to yo. He was doing the woo type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Back in it, he's a great wrestler, by the way. But they don't see him as a wrestler, they see him as a manager, see him as a talker, mouthpiece. So that's what he is right now. He's always been good in the mic, always. I've always been I was around since the Bruce Splits and always knows the reviews, wrestling reviews, the OG himself, the old king of wrestling reviews, Bruce Splits. Still around on Twitter, guys. If you search up Bruce Splits if you want. We'll look at some old wrestling videos with Bruce Splits. He was the king. He doesn't do it now, I don't think anymore, but I've done it in a little while. It's just sports stuff now. But here, Matt Genius and a few other people used to say, "Let Robbie loose, let Robbie E loose." That was the call to action from Bruce Splits and his team. So when he was wrestling, so I have a lot of we have a lot of investment in Robert Stone to do well. So hopefully this storyline goes somewhere and Von Wagner and Robert Stone can go on a winning streak. We shall see. After that, we had Alba Fire and Dawn beat Caden Connor and Katana Chance. So with a gory flatliner, that finisher looked gnarly. I loved it. It was insane. They even do a little pose when they hit the finisher as well. Like, yo, this is like a great move to debut in the main roster. It's gonna be fire. But so they're both going to Raw and SmackDown, both teams. But yeah, so Caden and Katana take a loss going into the main roster, but it won't damage them too much because they're a solid tag team. They're the only true tag team in this company that's been together like essentially since day one, since the beginning. So they're basically the Usos of the women's division. But yeah, they take the L to Fire and Dawn. And yeah, let's see how these two do in the main roster, and I'll be very excited to see what happens. I'll be watching these two teams very closely. And then as the show ends, NXT, Indy drops the title. There's a little promo. Said how she's going to Raw now. She's going to join The Way on Raw. Join Candice and boy, flipping Johnny Gargano. Yeah, everybody else just runs in the ring with the women, just trying beat each other over the belt. It was ridiculous, but I was like, whatever. NXT was just it was decent. It was decent. NXT was decent. It was kind of a recovery period. Most of these guys and girls ain't gonna be on this show anymore anyway, so they're kind of throwing all these newer talent now to kind of get them ready for the next phase of NXT. This is gonna be like a NXT 3.0 kind of. So yeah, NXT review finished. Let's get to AEW real quick. Nothing much happened in AEW. It's kind of like a throwaway episode of AEW. The Undisputed Era, Colin Strong with Orange Cassidy and Bandito, a random team. They beat the JAS, Daddy Magic, Cool Hand Luke, Jake Hagar, Danny Garcia, lead the way. Oh, I love Danny Garcia's theme tune, so good. But yeah, Adam Cole hits the Shining Wizard to the back of the head of Cool Hand Luke for the W. Roderick Strong comes at the end of Hike. I love that, so good. Playing these entrance themes, incredible. They played Danny's, they played Roderick Strong. Bruh, I was set. Let's go. Well, they played Roddy and Danny Garcia's theme. I like it. But yeah, Jericho gets attacked by Adam Cole. That came out of nowhere because Jericho's on commentary. Then all we see is Adam Cole just run up the ramp, and everyone's like, "What the hell's he got?" Then he just jumps on Jericho out of nowhere. I was like, at first I was like, "What?" And then I realized because he was out there in commentary, I was like, "Oh." Then he beats up Jericho. Jericho goes to outside to make sure Adam Cole's left the building. He goes, "Get him out of here," to security. Britt Baker slaps Jericho in the face and he collapses and he's like, "Get him out of here." Still saying get him out, even though the slap in the face by Britt Baker was funny as heck. But then after that, we see the BCC, Bryan Danielson, kind of promo saying how he's the best there is, the best Rose West ever will be, saying how he's Bret Hart now. Apparently he's replaced Bret Hart. This guy saying he's the best there is, the best that was you out here, bro. Then even this is flipping really you are. This and flipping Claudio's face. Look at him when he said that as well. That was funny as heck. And then Moxley cuts the promo. BCC ready for the Elite apparently. So yeah. And then we have a women's matchup: Saraya versus Willow Nightingale. Obviously you had the Outcast on the outside. Saraya still not looking the best in the ring. Willow had to carry her for most of this match. You can tell she's not 100% out there. Like mentally, she's not 100% out there. She's scared to take certain bumps. She's moving incredibly slow in that ring. Willow's having to slow down for her a lot, pull back on certain moves because Saraya isn't ready for half of them. And then Saraya wins with the good night, that elevated DDT that she has, almost like a cradle DDT. Gets the 1-2-3 with the help of the Outcast. Outcast come in, beat down Willow, and all of a sudden, well, here's and I'm like, what the flip is it? Is that flipping Sheeta's music? Everyone's like, what the frick is Sheeta's back? Sheeta's wearing these flipping Hayachi shoes. She out here with the Hayachis on, bro. She out here with the Hayachi sandals on. I'm like, oh my gosh, how is she moving in these Hayachi? I thought she was gonna start doing some flipping Tekken moveset, flipping Hayachi moves out here. But yeah, she comes up with the kendo stick as usual, and then she gets the spray can. She hugs Saraya. Everyone's like, oh flip, she's a villain now. No, because everyone loves her as a face. They can't boo this woman. And all of a sudden, Britt Baker ends flipping Jamie Hayter. Oh, Jamie Hayter comes in the ring, and then they take out the Outcasts, and then Sheeta sprays the L's on all of them, and that ends that segment. So Sheeta's still a face. She did not go to the dark side. She's dressed in all white, so she's still a good guy. So yeah, Sheeta's back, and she's joined the good guys, Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter still doesn't have a flipping title match. Okay. Um, Let me calm down, Jackie. Hey, I need some challenges. Where the heck are the challenges? Everyone's flipping disappeared. The challenges evaporated or something. What's going on here? No one's chasing this woman. No one's after her belt. It's supposed to be the most prestigious title in that division. Come on now. Where are the chase? Where are they when chasing Jade? They're not chasing Jade. What? This doesn't make any sense. Okay. Okay, here we go. House of Black promo. Okay. Great little promo. House of Black are great at promos. We know this. They talk about every challenge they're gonna face. They're gonna be 20 count outside. No real breaks. So I was like, okay, no real breaks in the 20 count. They're going Japanese rules, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, well, I like that. I like that. So open challenges. So they have. This is what I don't like about AEW and Tony Khan's booking on the show for the House of Black. They always go one step forward, 2 steps back. That's what happens with House of Black. They seem to get somewhere, and then they go, no, pull the rope right from underneath them, and then they flip and fall over, and they have to get back up again, and brush themselves off. House of Black is in a weird spot, and I love Julia Hart. Julia Hart has the best, probably the best female, the best female probably in this company. The House Wins theme is incredible. Julia Hart is special right now. They can easily play up that children of home gimmick and just have her out in smoke for Undertaker. Just go all the way with Julia Hart now. Julia Hart should be going for a belt. She should be going for some kind of title at this point. House of Black needs gold. And they have the trios gold, yes, but they need singles gold too. House of flipping Malachi needs to go after the main belt. Flipping Buddy Matthews or flipping Brody King go after TNT belt. Or go after international belt. One of them. All these belts have to be cleared up now. Have to be taken away from these other competitors and given to House of Black. House of Black needs to be holding a ton of gold. They need to go full Matt Cardona. Start collecting belts. Julia Hart needs a title as well. Let's get this cooking now. Let's get House of Black on the top of the card. You've got money to turn up the lights every 5 minutes. You've got money to give them belts. Let's do this now. Let's push them. All right. Next up, Wardlow has a squash match or whatever. Christian comes out and we're like, okay, we're gonna get a Luchasaurus versus Wardlow match. You know what I'm saying? That being double or nothing. That never happened. Apparently, Christian is putting his name in the hat instead of Luchasaurus. Everyone's kind of like, what the freak? And Wardlow's freaking out. Apparently, he's scared of Christian for some reason. I don't know why. Apparently, he is afraid of Christian. It's official. Everyone fears Christian. I don't know how this guy got a title match. Apparently, he must have done something backstage that we don't know about because last time we saw him, he got flipping sent to hell. Flipping coffin by Jungle Boy. So I don't know what the hell he got a title match. But like, we're not supposed to know stuff like this. They didn't even show him in the locker room. They didn't show him talking to Tony Khan. They didn't show him nothing like that. They didn't show him trying to barter a deal. It's up in the air at this point. And then we have the chicken farm, the Briscoe farm, bro. Lethal and the gang, Jarrett and all them there, Satnam Singh, flipping, yeah, they're all there. Sanjay Dutt. Satnam Singh's holding the baby for most of the episode. He forced the segment, which I found funny. Lethal is Mark Briscoe's boy. You know what I'm saying? So, he's his friend, his best friend. So he brings him around there. Lethal's literally flipping using this man so he can get the title belts off of flipping FTR. You can tell this is going. And the way they're pushing Jeff Jarrett right now, bro, I see him winning that belt with FTR quick. I don't see FTR holding that belt very long. Because Jeff Jarrett's on a flipping roll right now. And he's taking Lethal right with him. So, yeah, it's a nice little segment as well. You can sort of flipping Papa Briscoe out there saying, I know, I know Lethal. I know this guy for years. I know you guys know him for years. He's a good guy. But the rest of these clowns, you gotta watch out for them. But yeah, it's a good segment. I like that segment. I like those off-world segments. I call them off-world. Yeah, pretty good segment. Weird but good. And then we had a matchup with Juice Rockhard Robinson versus Absolute. The Revolution will be televised. Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks with the spear and the Rochambeau. Decent little match. As you expect, Juice and Ricky Starks have good chemistry in the ring together. As you expect, for two talents like that, Juice has improved a lot in the ring. Ricky Starks is a prodigy in that ring, so yeah. Jay White comes out, part of the Bang Bang Gang. Get hurt the guy, guys. Get your mind out the guy. Beat up Ricky Starks for a bit. Ricky Starks gets the upper hand on Jay White, about to Rochambeau him, and then Juice Robinson and him, they retreat. So Ricky Starks gets the upper hand. That exchange, so I was like, okay, interesting. Keeping Ricky strong, I guess. And then the last match of the show, we got Darby and Jungle Boy versus Sammy and MJF. If Darby and Jungle Boy win, they get to the singles match, Double or Nothing. So, as you expect, can they coexist? Vince McMahon storyline right now. TK went full Vince McMahon in the main event of AEW, 3rd of May 2023. So, as you expect, Sammy and MJF, their alliance broke down. Super kick to the face of MJF from Sammy. Jungle Boy puts down Sammy. Darby tagged himself in. Unbeknownst to Jungle Boy, hits the coffin drop. Almost hits Jungle Boy because he was going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Darby Allin's looking in Jungle Boy's face, saying, "It's gonna be me. It's always been me." And I'm like, oh snap, Darby is having a heel edge to him right now. I'm like, okay, Darby is going. I can see Darby being a great heel, by the way. He has some heel tendencies he's showing right now, and he's improved on the mic tremendously. He's such a methodical, Raven-esque talker. I like it. Very grunge, very like melancholy-esque. I love it. So, yeah, Darby gets the W. 4-way at Double or Nothing. MJF is in shock. The show goes off the air. That's it. NXT AEW Dynamite review in the books. 2nd and 3rd of May 2023. Tell me you guys think in the comment section down below. I don't know what you guys think. Anyways, I'm tired as heck. I'm out. Peace.